Larry.
This is what we do on Fridays, beginning at 9:05 till about 10. Spotlights, Livin Large Larry here, 9:14. 49 degrees, 58 for our high today, and then 70s for the weekend. Won't be as much rain as we've been used to the last 3 or 4 days. Spotlight with Connie from Billings Hypnosis. We're glad to have Connie here. She was telling us all about her life because you've not been a hypnotist or a certified hypnotist your entire adult life. So we left you working here at the 23rd floor years ago, way before radio stations were here, apparently.
Right.
So
yeah, it's been a long time. Time goes fast.
So now where do you go from there?
Well, I was actually a stockbroker right after I worked at the Sheraton Hotel.
Nobody would know that except your close friends and family.
That's right. Yeah, it's kind of, how do you go from stockbroker to hypnotist?
I was going to ask that, but...
So in New York, you went to New York?
It was Seattle.
Seattle.
I was out in Seattle for a couple of years, and I happened to work for a brokerage firm. And it was one of those large firms where the brokers needed help with their trades. And so a lot of the assistants, which I was at the time, would go and get registered. So it was a long process of, getting the Series 7. But, got the license, missed the sunshine of Montana, moved back. They weren't hiring at that time. Thus, I got the job at the Sheraton at that time. But eventually I got hired on with D.A. Davidson. And... That was a very fun experience, but quite different being a broker in Billings, Montana, as opposed to Seattle.
I bet.
Yeah, where you're wearing, 3-piece suit. Well, I wasn't wearing a 3-piece suit, but a business suit, and your attaché case, walking around to big businesses. Whereas in Montana, when you go door to door, you might be out in some farmer's field,
right.
Talking with them there. So
the culture's totally different.
It is a very different feel, right?
And I don't know that most people even know what an attaché case is.
Right, attaché.
I don't.
That's like a briefcase.
Yeah, right.
Like
briefcase.
Attaché.
Yep.
I thought it was a makeup case. I'm just kidding.
many words of the day on the Friday Fun Show all the time. This is the extended version of our Billings Morning News, the Spotlight. And Connie with his Billings Hypnosis. Again, give us your address of your store.
It's 71 25th Street West, Suite 12. In other words, right behind CJ's Restaurant off of Central.
Now, I know Carrie has an appointment at 9:30, but I wanted to include her in just a segment here before she runs out of here. And that is, how does Carrie, which she really has been a skeptic of hypnosis over the years, how do you test Carrie to be one of your candidates if she wants to, further her visits with you?
Okay, well, there are a few things we would do, and usually I like to take about 20 to 30 minutes, but since we're going to condense this in a little bit.
Go, 5 seconds.
Yeah,
No.
Right. Basically, it's like, do you want to change something? Is it that important to you to make it, something that you're sick and tired of something in your life that you want to change?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And so go ahead and just fold your hands, and which thumb is on top?
Oh, wait, are you going to put her out?
No.
Well, I'm going to just do a little test.
Okay,
My
all right.
left.
All right.
Okay, go ahead and switch
Cool.
your thumbs.
Okay.
Does that feel a little different?
Yes.
Is it a craving?
No.
No, it's not a craving, is it? It just feels different.
Feels different.
But if you left that odd thumb on top for a few days, that would begin to feel familiar.
Gotcha.
And the original way would feel different. And so that's really all we're doing in hypnosis. We're helping reconnect you to what you already know how to do, but you just got used to doing it a different way.
So is this what you would do to any possible patient? This is part of the screening process?
This is something that I will do depending on, I like to explain things in a pretty simple way because a lot of people really can be skeptical of, what I'm going to do. And the thing is, hypnosis is not mind control. I'm not controlling you. I'm just helping you reconnect with the magic of your mind. You already know how to do these things. But, through time and space and stress, we get off track.
It's a really curious profession, actually.
It is. It very much is to me even. So,
yeah, so we'll come back and get more steps along the way of Billings Hypnosis, and Connie is our spotlight guest on the Spotlights.